the scary sequel.
Yes, I'm doing it. Are you proud of me, Sean? I'm doing it. In honor of Summertime Radness 2, the scary sequel. It's time for Sonic Unleashed. So let's get this show on the road. The final showdown with Shin. It is Tuesday, the 31st of July, so the last day of July, so technically I'm still getting it in this second month of Summertime Radness 2, the scary sequel. And I have this file here that I obviously started playing at some stage and just stopped playing because, yeah, so I figured let's just head to Spagonia 37 and see the professor. This is actually going to be quite an accurate sort of showcase of what playing this game is actually like, to be honest, if that is what's going to happen, because basically you have these different worlds that you can go to, one of which is Spagonia, and before you can access any of the stages, you pretty much have to go there, talk to a load of people. Oh, look, there I am right now as a werehog. Spooky time.
Hey, let me go.
I bet you Amy'd like a piece of that.
You can get away from Amy Rose and,
Yeah, I'm swole now.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I just completely mistook you for someone else. That is so strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyway, I'm really sorry. See you later.
Sonic's like, I'm gonna stay like this.
Well, that was weird. How come that girl didn't know you were you, Sonic?
Because look at
I
me.
guess you are kinda, you know, and these guys.
This guy is so annoying, by the way. Oh, poor
I
Sonic.
mean, don't worry. Hey, you only look really scary, Sonic. Inside, you're the same as ever. I guarantee it, okay? Sonic, cheer up. Chocolate. Want some chocolate?
Stop tweeting. It's like there's that one part in American Horror Story Cult where Sarah Paulson is just looking at her phone and she's in distress over Donald Trump tweeting, and she's just like, stop tweeting. It's brilliant. But anyway, yeah, that's our kind of like buddy for this game, Sonic Unleashed, even though Tails is in this game. And usually Tails is kind of the buddy who's interacting with Sonic in those kinds of scenes. But because we have this doofus, then Tails, you hardly ever see him. He just kind of shows up and then goes away again, and then shows up and then goes away again. And it really doesn't make any sense. But as I was saying, basically when you get to these areas, you pretty much have to look at a load of these, like talk to a load of these nobodies, and listen to their stupid stories. And back in my day, you pop out of nowhere, you give a guy a heart attack, and and apparently that was irrelevant to what we need to find out. So, and you might say, okay, well that's not that bad, it could be worse. But I mean, the alternative is like, you could actually have an overworld where you walk around and talk to people, which wouldn't be that bad as long as it's done well, not like in Sonic the Hedgehog or 2006 or whatever. Yeah, especially after dark, werehog Sonic is wandering around the place. But it just seems like entirely like irrelevant and plotless, like a lot of the stuff. I'm not how I was this afternoon. Hey kid, I don't even know you. What? We talked to him earlier in the game, this assistant guy, which is kind of strange that now he's like, oh, I don't even know you. But apparently that's what we had to do to open up this next area, the Pickle Lab, because there's this Professor Pickle guy who was going to help us, apparently. Tails filled me in on your adventures, but a lot of it is just kind of irrelevant, and you'd kind of prefer the game to just kind of move along, if you know what I mean, and just kind of do what it wants to do. Clearly he too has fallen prey to Dark Gaia's influence. I suspected something like this might happen to him. According to the Gaia manuscript, Dark Gaia is empowered at night. It negatively impacts the deepest, darkest parts of the heart. I must do something to assist my assistant. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, come on. Come on. First find the temple in Spagonia, then the one in Holoska. Don't forget to come back and let us know how it's going, Sonic. Okay, so do we actually get to do like well, we're in Spagonia. Do we actually get to do a stage now? Holoska can now be selected. Well, I'm gonna stick with like Spagonia for the moment. Spagonia 37. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So we can actually like get to a stage maybe in this video. See, they're still locked. But apparently if I go back to the village, the same place I was just like 20 seconds ago, there's something new that I can do. So now we have to go and like talk to these guys again. And I have no idea why. And this is like one of the reasons why on the other side of town, like these little kids, the holy shrine. Oh yeah, there have been some weird things going on in that area. What? He's just gonna give us his pendant? Bad comma. Oh no. So did I pick the right one? Yeah, apparently. And I think this is like one of the reasons why I stopped playing this game. And it's because like just everything takes so long. Like I just loaded up the game. We've been recording and I like loaded up my previous save file. Now I can go to the sacred shrine, the sacred forest meadow, if I can find it. I've been recording for 7 minutes, and we haven't got to play the game yet, and it's because of all this kind of like irrelevant, nonsensical walking around. It's like, oh, go to the shrine in Spagonia, but we're going to take you out of Spagonia, where you just were, and put you on the overworld map. And it's just everything is very, very, very tedious. So yeah, maybe we'll actually get to show off like a werehog level, because that would actually be kind of cool. Just to kind of show off what it's like. Can I like go in here? That'd actually be kind of cool. Controlling the werehog is kind of weird. Like he just controls like either he's really slow when you're just like walking around a place, or else like when he speeds up, it's like you put a refrigerator on wheels and pushed it down a hill, and it's just like, oh my god, I can't stop. But that's not really that big of a deal, because and here's another loading screen, get used to those. That's not really that big of a deal, because the werehog levels are generally not that exciting. I think that's another reason why I just like stopped playing, is because there's just kind of like no, like, look, this is so fun what I'm doing right now. I'm just like walking around the place. And then what'll happen is you'll get to some area where like a mysterious barrier shows up, and you can't get past until you defeat all the enemies. But I kid you not, all you have to do is mash the square button or the circle button, and you will be fine. So basically you have like this kind of chill. Oh, do I have to like find a key for that door or something? You basically have like this chill sort of music where you're wandering around the streets, and I must say I like the atmosphere of this game, because I got an item, whatever it is. Does it open this door? And I like the atmospheres because it's almost like being in Italy or something. Oh, or one, okay. Because it's almost like being in the streets of Rome or Naples or something like that. And the music can be in the music in the daytime Sonic levels. Oh, hey there. Okay, flying enemies jump and take them down. Okay, I never would have guessed. So, will you let me jump? That's another thing, is just like like sometimes the animations take like so long to kind of kick off for the attacks that it just like won't do what you want it to do. Like it'll... Can I like open this now? Oh, I probably have to stand on this pad. That's what I'm talking about like the controls just not doing what you want them to do. I guess I have to like pick up Princess Rucho here and set her down on this pad. Thank you for cooperating. Yeah, as I said, like the controls for like when you're the werehog just aren't exactly that great. You can't move the camera either, like there is no control for moving the camera, so you have to rely on the game's choice of camera angles all the time, which doesn't suit me that much either, since I'm not a very, like, since I have trust issues. Get back here. Again, as I say, you just mash whatever button you want, and then you're pretty much good to go. That'll be the level all over and done with. And then you just move on. So, yeah, as I say, unfortunately, like the werehog levels just aren't that interesting. The daytime Sonic levels can be fun. Like they're kind of a little bit like they. Would you stop running away from me? Like if you remember when I LP'd Sonic Colors, or like even Sonic Forces, they're the kind of like typical like they're just kind of like the typical like modern Sonic running levels or whatever, which can be really, really cool. But again, like the game itself like isn't that terrible. Like when you're actually playing it, playing it, you can have fun. The werehog levels are dull. The daytime Sonic levels are... Where the fuck am I? Oh, I was like, I thought I was controlling it, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I have to go up and get that then. Fuck me. Just not very intuitive controls, I must say. But then that's just, it kind of goes with the territory sometimes. No, that's not the one that I wanted to go to. As I say, just unfortunately, a game that actually isn't that terrible. As in, it can be... Oh, there's another one, like, over there. Do I have to get, like, 3 of them? A game that isn't that terrible, plagued by either, like, clunky movement, which you could get over, but I think the thing that really just kind of bothers me the most is just how dull the game is to play, because it's just... Like, as you can see, the werehog levels, they're just not very fun. And for me, if a game just isn't very fun, it's like, you're not going to bother playing it. I got an item. Whatever it is, we will never know. Just like wherever, like... Oh, I have to go down this way, apparently. At least that's where the... Oh, it's over there. Jeez, okay. I think I'm gonna have to like jump to it from here though, which good luck making a precision jump like that. Actually did it. But yeah, the daytime levels are fun. The controls can be a little bit floaty, but I think that's like something that you get used to with some of the more modern Sonic games, until you get to, except for like Generations and Colors, which are kind of better, and Forces. Like I find Forces is really good to control compared to a lot of the other modern 3D Sonic games. But just the amount of downtime spent like between a lot of the levels, like with just the talking, and it's just like, I don't care, I just want to play the game. Just a lot of that just makes the game, for me, just like unplayable, because I just can't, it just doesn't maintain my interest, if you know what I mean. Like, and I don't know why, like, my punches aren't hitting these guys, like, half the time either. Like, that's another thing. Like, I guess they're, like, high up or something. But, please, come on. Jesus. Finally. And that's pretty much the name of the game for all of the... For pretty much all of the werehog Sonic levels, you're going to be doing levels like this. And you can tell, like, from my voice that I'm already kind of, like, half bored, because I'm like, I have better things to be doing. I could be playing... Can I, like, climb this? No. I could be recording Final Fantasy X right now, but I'm not, because I'm recording this and not knowing where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I can apparently, like, do something with this. No. Oh, there's like a switch right here. Jesus, okay. I didn't see that at all. So that's what controls this thing. Okay, here we are, back again. Oh god, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, I don't, like, trust this whatsoever. There was probably, like, some tutorial level where I was supposed to learn about how to do this. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Well, there's the end of the level, everybody. I hope this game was, like, scary enough for you. Hey, can you grab onto that flying guy? Oh god. Can I? Apparently I can. What the fuck? Oh, they like move. They move. Jesus, I didn't even notice that they moved. Can I make that? Thank you. Can I move? Thank you. Jeez. Oh my god. It's just like it's very hard to like describe how controlling this game feels, but it feels just like when you're doing the werehog levels, it feels like you go from like 0 to 60. Like you move the control stick and either he doesn't move or he moves like whoa, like jags out somewhere. Oh my god. Well, we did it. Skill training, walla, press triangle button. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Why would I bother doing that when I can just mash the square button like a chimpanzee? Secret document 1 that I don't care about it. Secret illustration 24. Head to the moon door at Apotos Gaia Gate. Apotos Gaia Gate at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country. Localized entirely within Sonic Unleashed. Continue playing, do we really want to? No. I'll see you next time on Summertime Radness 2, the scary sequel. This was my showcase of Sonic Unleashed. As you saw, 20 minutes, one stage. That is the extent to which you spend so much time not playing the game in this game. So, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye now.
The scary sequel.